Well, we're lying in bed, just killing time, excuse me, and good old luck. Guess what happened last night? The power went out. So we have no power to the fridge, and tried it on gas, and of course,
guess what?
It won't work. So we can't get into the our other caravan at Hawker until 11, so we're just sort of killing a little bit of time and catching up on videos. The blackness that you saw just a little bit earlier was just the sound of the birds this morning. Well, it's day 72 and Neil has good news and he's got bad news.
We can go up to Hawker Caravan Park early. Yes.
Yes, because we've got no power here, so we can get our fridge going.
Neither do they have power. It might come back on about 10:30, she said, but it's no guarantee. So
oh, goody.
it continues.
Yes.
Stay tuned for the next episode.
No, don't stay tuned. Interesting colors in the field here. Well, it's not showing up as much now. There was quite a bit of gold a few minutes ago.
Look at these trees.
Kind of neat.
Over here.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to hit a big bump and get the fridge working.
Yes. See any potholes, find them. But of course, this is not too bad a road. Pretty dusty and dry out there. Sky looks pretty cool.
And the horizon with the mountain peaks.
Yeah.
It's greener than I thought it would be.
Oh, you can sure smell it. Hey, the power's back on here. And we've got a drive-through site. Things are looking up. Big site. So, moment of truth, I'm going to go in there and just see if the fridge will start on gas. Don't need it to start on gas because we have power. So, just see what happens.
Of course it did.
It started.
Oh.
I just don't believe this.
Oh.
I mean, you couldn't pick it. So the bloody fridge started now on the gas when we don't need it to start on the gas. But it wouldn't start on the gas an hour and a half ago in the other caravan park. So that's the culprit right there. And just to show you, when the red line is up to the far right of the green, that means it's going. It would not start this morning when we had no power at the caravan park. We have power here. And the fridge is going. It's just beyond a bloody joke.
So we're along this is the Flinders Highway.
Yep.
And just doing a little circuit drive today, orientating ourselves. Really, really helpful lady Janet at the visitor center, which is basically the grocery store, fuel shop, hardware store. Just really lovely scenery here, and the colors in the soil. I don't know if it's showing up, but the reds and oranges and colors.
So we're just doing a little drive just to orientate ourselves, but it really is stunning all along here. Just pulled off the side of the road. And there's some ruins there that we're going to go check out. No idea what this was, but I'm assuming somebody's house. Here's the well. No water in there now, just junk and garbage. I'm assuming that pile of sort of rubble there would have been outbuildings. What a great view they would have had. It would have been a hard life. And heaps of roo-poo. Keeping a good eye out for snakes. I think this is going to be difficult because everywhere you want to pull over and just take a picture.
Yeah.
But you don't want to take too long because of the flies.
Absolutely beautiful. The range is over there. Another straight road.
And heaps of kangaroo kill.
Oh, within a few hundred meters, I think we counted about 8 bodies beside the road.
All the roo-poo that you see on the side of the road when you actually get out of the car, there's got to be a million roos around here. Goes into Morelana Station. And again, just can't help myself. It's just too stunning.
Dam.
Looks like an old dam. This is surveyors' lookout when they first surveyed the Flinders Ranges. I forget what they were surveying for.
The Overland Telegraph,
Oh, the telegraph, that's right.
I think.
No, you're right. Oh, again, look at that vista.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
We've just turned off the sealed road and now we're on the gravel road, the Morelana Scenic Drive. And it's very scenic, as you can see. And we're starting to go. Okay, now we got a frontal shot.
It really is magic.
So there it is, the old windmill, pulling water up from deep down in the soils, and then to the right over there, at the end of the fence line, there's a water tank, I guess. That's what it fills up, I'm assuming. Again, beautiful scenery. We just had a car pass us, so we're letting the dust settle down before we head along. And Charna's in Tony, which is there. So pretty. A little smelly with the roadkill. Been baking in the sun.
Wow, look at that tree. That is just stunning.
The base is
Beautiful. This is a creek bed, a river bed. Oh, there's something coming, Neil. I just love this. And how beautiful is that? This big boy is just amazing. I wonder how old it is. can imagine the water rushing through here at some time. Not very often. Neil, how old would you think this is?
I have no idea, babe.
I wonder how much water actually comes through here in a year, or if it's years before it comes through.
Well, that was a little bit exciting. We lost our antenna fell off for the CB radio, and unfortunately Tony rolled over top of it. So it'll be interesting to see when we go to use it if we're still on the air. Oh well, c'est la vie. Back down to the big gum trees. So we're basically just going back and forth through the riverbed. Here's a red flag. Yeah, you got to be careful there. Oh, that's a good thing to do. Here come a couple of vehicles.
I'll just pull over here.
I think so. Let them by. Oh, there's another one coming.
It's 3.
Yeah. Different layered striations and things in those hills there. Slide past. And we've got a cyclist. Got a little bit of sheep down here. Not much water for them though. Probably just hiding in the shade, I guess.
Wow, look at that, eh?
Oh, oh. Okay, we've got car park here. This might be that little walk or something.
Yeah. These are the old bullock queuing yards, and that's where the bullocks who used to haul all the poles for the telegraph station were. There we go, historic site, old bullock queuing yards. These historic 1870 circa bullock yards were restored to retain a part of history of some of one of the earliest signs of European life in the Flinders Ranges. The old queuing yards were used to hold the bullocks for shoeing. These cattle were used to bring the large native pines down from the Flinders Ranges for the construction of the overland telegraph line. Neat.
There you go. Historic site. And now we've got some little trees all around us. The vegetation's changing all the time. Down to the creek, up the other side. Ooh.
Neil's taking over the driving because I'm not comfortable with this. Well, I think we've got ourselves in a bit of a pickle because that doesn't look very drivable. And to try turn around.
Yeah, that's right. We'll, we might be able to do something here. Probably not.
Well, I'm sure glad I was not driving through that. And I think that's a complete drop off there.
Okay, so we'll go back to this one.
Yeah. Or do you want me to go take a look?
Oh, this is the way we came up.
Yeah.
So.
Whoa.
What's wrong, babe?
Nothing now. We were making mockery of the guy not bringing his BMW in, but now understand why.
Yeah.
And I guess a die-hard four-wheel driver would have kept going, but that looked pretty bad to me.
I think you'd have to have a bit of a lift kit
Yeah.
in your truck.
Well, we couldn't have cleared there.
It was pretty big rocks. Sort of opened up again, and not so big trees and stuff. Still some fence lines. Just past the cattle grid. Passed our bike rider for the third time. Oh, another grid coming up. Kangaroo.
Yep.
Just had a skippy beside the road, laying in the shadow of the trees.
I should have stopped so you can get it.
Back on the bitumen, just finished the Scenic Drive and it was really pretty. Heading back to Hawker. Might go up to that lookout, maybe? See how we go.
Got to get back to the store before 5.
Yes, well it's only 2:30.
Our strawberries.
Hawker lookout on the right.
Just another lovely lookout. And this is the Hawker go-to place. You can buy everything here. It's the grocery store. It's the hardware store.
It's the everything.
It's the everything. Hawker Motors. We still have a little time up our sleeves, so we
6 after 3.
yeah, we just bought some strawberries at the. Oh, do you see the fella sitting on the chair there?
Oh, and there's a bike in there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a sculpture thing.
Ah, looks like it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
All out of piping.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anyway, we're going to go. We got our strawberries for later and drop them back off at the caravan. Now we're going to go up Jarvis Hill
To look out.
to look out. If it's not too long a walk because it's still hot. And everywhere you look, there's dead skippies.
Yeah.
And we actually saw a emu in the middle of the road, a dead one. Yeah. Says the road is not suitable for caravans or motorhomes. At this stage, not sure why that is, because it's better than the highway. Emus, right there.
Oh, emus. Do you want more of them, eh?
Yeah, don't know if you can see them.
Look, 2, 4. Yeah.
They've stopped. There's more emus. Ooh, look at them go. Can you just stop, please? Stop, please. I'm just trucking along now. Happy as. Can you just stop for 1 sec, please? That's just because I've zoomed in. Okay, cool, thanks. Here we got a little Skippy. Yeah, Skippy, Skippy. He's just gonna ignore us. It's just a littly. That is quite the view from up here. And there's the thing where you stick your head through and you get a selfie taken. With that in the background. Just like this. Well, I'm sure glad that we brought our trekking poles with us, because it's just been straight up from the car park.
Oh, there's Tony there.
Down there. So they say to allow an hour for this walk, so we'll see how long it takes us old folks. Yay, we made it. There's the obelisk.
How long did that take?
15 minutes. Wow, what a view. Well worth the walk up here. So peaceful and quiet. And here's the other side. Such a special feeling to be up here. You can see why the indigenous people found all of this area to be spiritual. Well, that was nice.
Very good, yeah.
Now we can get the last of the flies out of the Tony, it would be wonderful. So unfortunately, the government didn't give us a grant to check this out. But this is the Bunnings flycatcher, and that black layer there is dead flies. And you all know what an Aldi's fan I am, and it pains me to say, not anywhere near the same layer in there, sadly. So Bunnings wins.
Relocation day?
Day 72?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting day.
Ah, yes. It was one of those days that was very frustrating.
Uh-huh. Well, yes and no. But as you've seen through the video, the bloody fridge, and in case we haven't made it quite clear,
It's a bloody fridge.
It's a bloody fridge. Excuse me, but the thing is, it will work. We need to either start it on power, which is plugged into electricity, or on gas. And it's on gas that we can't get it started, or sometimes it will start. So when we want to free camp, we want to use it on gas because we obviously don't have an outlet that we can plug it into.
Yes.
So that's the whole thing with the fridge.
That's right. Yes. And so it comes and goes at its own will, and it seems to be that when we don't need it, i.e. we're in a caravan park with power, it'll start every time. When we do need it, we want to go somewhere free camping. 2 hours later, you're still trying to start the bloody thing.
And like, it's ridiculous. You'd figure somebody had a Ouija doll or a Ouija fridge that they were just poking with this little needle so it wouldn't start when we needed it to start.
Yeah.
It reminds me of when we did the Outback in '94.
Could be.
And everything you could think of that could go wrong possibly went wrong.
Maybe that's just like the Bermuda Triangle for us in the middle of Australia.
But
Because
still,
we're in the same area.
but still, when you look at it, we've had a really good run.
Apart from
The fridge, we've had brilliant weather.
oh yeah.
Like we could, this is Australia, weather can just completely ruin a holiday. We've just had brilliant weather.
Yeah, we've only had 2 or 3 days where we've had moisture, really.
Yeah, and the worst thing that's happened to us with weather has been wind.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but
But at the end of the day, we've been really blessed.
Yeah.
Anyway, got here. They have power.
set up. Yeah.
The fridge started, of course.
Yeah.
We had a really good day.
Yeah.
The Flinders are really quite captivating.
Yeah. So we're at the southern end of the Flinders. I'm just looking at the map here, and there's no way we're going to get to see the whole thing. It's massive. So we're down at the bottom end of the Flinders, southern end of the Flinders, and Charna did most of the driving today. We did a loop. Took us a couple hours. Something like that, yeah. But you know, old stone ruins and big river gum trees in the base of these dry riverbeds, but they look like they're very healthy.
Yeah. And no video or picture will do it justice.
No,
It
no.
does. You just wow.
And then the in the distance the hills with all the Fred Flintstone pikes and stuff like that, and then we went up to a lookout, walked into there, and that was stunningly beautiful, overlooking the whole area. And then we were going to try to find a gorge, a road to a gorge. Couldn't really find it, so we thought, stuff it. Go back, have a shower and a drink, which we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was one part today when I was sort of like, and that was when we were doing the drive and we were trying to get up to Black Flats, I think it was.
Black
Flat Lookout or something like that. And as we started going in further, I thought, I don't want to be driving because it was too technical for me. So Neil took over, and then there was one stage where I said, I don't think we should go any further. We should get out and walk ahead and see what there is. But you said no.
Yeah. So the road became, basically it was on the riverbed and became big rocks and stuff. We thought, we don't have the money to repair the car. If you had a lift kit and stuff like that, so we had the clearance, you might try it. Or if you were 30 years younger, you might do it. So we thought, abort this. So we turned around and came back.
I was a nervous Nelly.
Yeah.
You had more confidence in it than I did. I was thinking, oh, bugger.
What's the worst that can happen? Bang!
And then I'm driving along and all of a sudden the bloody aerial falls off the front of Tony and I drive over it. We thought we had that on video, but we don't.
Yeah. Oh well, that's all right.
So yeah, so we had a nice dinner of chicken Kiev. We don't have to eat up everything in our fridge because we do have a fridge for today.
And it sounds like it's working.
For today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're here for 4 nights, and then it'll be relocation.
The thing that's frustrated us is we've had to completely change our whole plan of what we're going to do because we can't count on the fridge.
No,
so we have to caravan park everywhere.
It's so frustrating because we had all these wonderful places we wanted to go to, but we need the fridge to be able to start.
On gas.
And you cannot rely on it.
No.
So we've got hundreds of dollars worth of meat and stuff in the fridge, and we just can't rely. So now we have to go to every place that has to have power so we can plug it in if they've got power.
Like last night, a powered site and power, but the power didn't just go off out there.
Oh no, it was
right along the
it was a
Flinders,
big chunk of this whole area, because it was well, we were 30, 40, what, 40, no, hang on, we're 40 some odd kilometers north of where we were last night, and this was out as well. So it's this big area had no power. So anyway,
so that's it.
That's it for tonight. Yeah. So
it was a really good day. We really enjoyed the walk.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the scenic drive that we did, you know, out in the bush and the dirt roads and that. It was really nice.
Yeah. So tomorrow we hope to do, it's going to be hot again tomorrow apparently, so we hope to do a bigger drive tomorrow, and then it's supposed to cool down.
Quite dramatically, like by about 15 degrees.
Yeah. So we're thinking that'll be the time for us to do more of our extended walks, and then it'll be time to relocate. Yeah. Yep. So heading home.
Toodles.
My turn again. Bye. Okay, here we go. Up. Okay. See you tomorrow.